Yo dudes, the postings here, and today we're gonna unbox Turbo Spryzen S4. Now, I have never unboxed a Slingshock Turbo Bait for a very long time. Well, not that long actually. What was it? Like 4 years? Or 5 years? I don't know. But yeah, it's been a very long time since, not that long, since I unboxed a Slingshot Bay, a Slingshot Hasbro Bay. So, this basically is the Hasbro version of Takara Tomi's Turbo Spryzen, or in the Japanese known as Super Chosi Spriggan. I think that's what's called. But yeah, we're gonna unbox Turbo Spryzen, and now let's take a look at the box. Over here we have the picture of Turbo Spryzen. Here's the with the slingshot logo, where all performance drivers have slingshot modes, where it can ride the rails and attack fiercely. Of course, we have the logo, Beyblade Burst Turbo. Beyblade Burst Turbo! Over here it displays the bay, which is the layer itself, the disc and frame, and the driver. Of course, we have the green launcher, as well as the ripcord underneath the bay and the launcher. Of course, this is a Hasbro bay. And now let's take a look at the back. Here we have the stats, which, once again, I'm not so sure how they work. Here's the stats for the driver. Of course, this is Turbo Spryzen. It's a balance type bay. We have the layer, which is Turbo Spryzen. The two-part forge disc, or disc and frame, which is Zero and Wall. Of course, the performance tip and or driver. Seda Slingshock, which we're gonna get to in a minute. And nothing else. Alrighty, let's get this opened. And there we have it. The bay itself. Now, let's get them out. And there it is. Of course, we have the instructions if this is your first time playing Beyblade. But we're not gonna get into that right now. And of course, we have the green ripcord launcher, which is really amazing. With that green, it goes left and right, as you can see. R for left and L for left. What am I saying? R for right and left, and L for left. Of course, we have the baby logo on the launcher. Of course, we have the black ripcord. And that's basically it. Now let's take a look at the bay. And starting us off, we have the Slingshot version of Seda. Now, Seda is a driver that can change into different modes. We have here, well, there we have attack, stamina or balance, and defense. Which the difference is here in the difference here is on the defense tip, which is flattened in order to ride the slingshot rails on the stadium. And yeah, you can be on stamina to stay on there on the stadium, and when your opponent hits you, you can counter attack, which in the anime it can also be described as counter break. Of course, we have the attack mode, which can attack fiercely and or go on the rails with the defense mode, with the slingshot defense mode. But if you can switch it with the Requiem one or the Genius one with the Seda driver, then you'll be alright. Alrighty then, this is the Say the Slingshock. Now let's take a look at the disc and drive. The disc and flame, sorry. Let's go. Now we have zero wall. Of course we have the zero disc and the wall frame. Now let's take them apart. There we go. So we have the zero disc, one of the heaviest discs, one of the heaviest core discs. Oh, here it's amazing. Look at that, very competitively. Going all around. It's really heavy. And followed by 10 and double low. I think 7 as well. And of course we have the wall frame, which looks really big. And if you put it with bearing, it can have really good life after doom. But with any other driver, scrapes so much. Yeah. When your bay loses balance and hits the floor, the frame is what's touching the floor, and it'll scrape and stop spinning, which is not good. But if you're willing to risk everything, then alright, this is your disc. And yeah, this is the zero wall disc and frame. Now let's take a look at the layer, which is the mighty Turbo Spryzen itself. Look how amazing it looks. Look how amazing it looks. Of course, here's the QR code if you guys want to scan it. There you go. But just look at the layer itself. It's amazing with that red, the yellow. Even though it doesn't have the metal on the center, it still looks cool with the S on it. And here's the Spryzen hats over there, followed by the red axis. And here are the black burst stoppers, so your bay can be prevented from bursting. These burst stoppers can prevent your bay from bursting, and that's really cool. So you don't have to worry about bursting and attack your opponent like crazy. And over here at the downside, here's this white part is how you can change the mode, and you can see the letters over there, R for right and L for left. Now how you can change it is using the ripcord right here. Any ripcord, Hasbro ripcord, you put on the rectangle, sorry, onto there where you insert your driver and switch it like this, and there you go. Now your mode has been changed. Now Spryzen is now right, sorry, and now left, right, left. To me, it's kind of easy to use Ripcord Hasbro records because, of course, I can change the Spryzen's modes. For now, I'm gonna leave it in right spin. Now, alrighty then, let's assemble it over here, and whoa, am I fixing it right? What am I doing? Right, let's see. What am I doing? Dude, what am I locking it in? Oh wait, I didn't lock it in properly. Let me do that. There we go. I didn't lock it properly. Ah, there we go. Okay. It's not bad. The slopes aren't that bad. But look at this. Dudes, look at this majestic Spryzen in all its glory. Looks amazing with the yellow and red, followed by the black in it. Dude, it looks majestic. And I like the white parts on there. You can see where it's at. If the white parts are on like this, that means it's right spin. If they're on there in this side, then it's left spin. But yeah, look at this. It's super amazing. Oh, and they put some graffiti on. I think that's graffiti, I think. I'm not so sure. But yeah. This here is Turbo Spryzen. Now let's take it. Now let's go to test spin it. Alrighty, I'll test spin Spryzen in stamina or balance mode. Now let's get started. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Nice and steady. I really like how the orange shows up when it spins. Super amazing. Once again, it may not have the metal thing on the center, but it still looks really cool. And when it gets hit enough, it can do a counter attack and do counter break. Or in Turbo, what Shu says, Turbo counter break. Alrighty then, now let's use. Now let's use attack mode. This time I'm gonna stop. Whoa, I forgot that it has the burst stoppers. Alrighty then, I'll soft launch it and let it rip. Okay. Oh yeah, it's attacking. There it is. And I wanted to go crazy and go out of the stadium. And attacking fiercely. Now let's take a look at the defense Slingshock version. The defense Slingshock mode, sorry. And one burst stopper showed up. Amazing. Now I'm gonna soft launch again. Let it rip. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, it's attacking like crazy. Because the defense mode is the Slingshock mode is attacking much more than the attack mode on the Theta Slingshock version. But yeah. Now let's do some battles. And these are all of the base I plan to battle it with. Now let's get started. Also, we'll have one battle each. Spryzen! Single layer rock the board! Whoa. And they're clashing on the center. But rock the board isn't letting up. And now Spryzen wins. Spryzen! Whoa. Fake scene like Kellius! Whoa, whoa. Ah, oh my! No way! No way did fake Excalius won. No way. Alrighty then. Let's go, Rockstar. 4. Alright, that was not a good launch. I'll launch Spryzen first, and it'll be in attack mode. Spryzen! Rock the board! And, oh! An immense attack from Spryzen. It has done the Turbo Spryzen whip. Achilles! Spryzen! Whoa! Ah. Whoa! Oh! Oh! It bursted the Achilles. Oh jeez.